All right, guys, we're here. We have the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge starting up really soon. So I'm super excited to be going into the details today, especially this. If you guys saw the email that came out today, you know that this challenge is particularly special to me, which we'll be diving into in just Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge coming up. So it's on Monday, September 27th. It's going to be 3 weeks long, so 21 days for this time around. Really, really excited about it because if you guys didn't know, I'm getting married really soon. So I actually have my wedding coming up really shortly. So this is kind of like also a selfish reason why I specifically timed this challenge to be ending on my wedding weekend. But I wanted you guys to be part of my journey of wedding prepping, as well as just, per usual, we can all support one another throughout this whole journey as well. So I actually have a lot of goals I'm working toward in the leading up to my wedding, which is October 15th. So throughout this intermittent fasting challenge, I want to make sure I get the mental clarity, the boosted energy levels, additional muscle mass, which is something I've been working on for a little bit, as well as just to feel good on my wedding day. So that's something that we're going to be focusing on over the next 3 weeks with the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge. So if this is your first challenge, it's a 21-day intermittent fasting challenge. It's really great, especially if you are brand new, but we also have intermediate levels. So I'll be going over all that information shortly. But the big, huge change for this challenge is that I have a very specific goal as well that I'm working towards since my wedding is coming up. So selfishly, I get to do this with you guys as well. So, question for you guys before we get in a little bit more detail. I'm just curious what it is that your fall wellness goal is. Like, are you looking for weight loss? Are you looking for decreased body fat percentage, increased muscle mass, or decreased bloating? Let me know if you can in the comments, and I'll display some of them as well so we can all just cheer each other on. I think I had a little bit too much coffee this morning. But anyway, so let me know in the comments below. I told you guys my goal with this Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge. A huge one is increasing muscle mass, which is something I have been focusing on for a little bit of time now. But now that the wedding is just around the corner, I have ramped that up a little bit. But also just the normal decreased bloating, clear skin, so that I'm feeling good on my wedding day as well. So let me know what your guys' goal is in the comments. I see Mark said, oops, there it goes. Okay, Mark says lower blood sugar, more energy. That's a really, really awesome goal, Mark. Wow, Ruth. Oops, it won't let me display it, but that's a great goal as well. Okay, so Crystal says body recomp. I really don't want to lose more weight, but want to drop body fat. Yeah, that's a good goal as well, because you don't want to lose all muscle as well. You want to make sure that you can maintain muscle, if not gain it. So that's the body recomposition we're always talking about, and that's something hugely focused on within the challenge recipes as well. So Susan is looking for weight loss. Robin, stay tuned. You're actually featured in this as well. Lower fat and muscle mass. Great goal. Oh, hey, Becca. Becca is part of the AEN team. So everyone say hi to Becca. Pamela, weight loss. Oh, awesome. Realtor Ann Blanco, my goal is to fit back into my size 8 jeans and get rid of the unhealthy fat around my stomach. It's a great goal as well. Okay. I saw one about... Yeah, Sam, be fitter so I can ride my horses better without getting tired. That's awesome. I always wanted to have a horse growing up. My parents, unfortunately, didn't get me one. All right, so let's get into the details of what actually, like how to join in for the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge, what the grand prize details are. So first things first, if I can make this click next. All right, so it does start on Monday, September 27th. So there are going to be 2 options on how you can participate, a beginner level and an intermediate level. So we'll get into those details shortly too. But the reason why I wanted to do this live stream today on Friday versus on Monday, what I normally do it, is because a really good tool and strategy that a lot of AENpeeps will use is to actually start off the challenge by using the 7-day intermittent fasting detox. So especially if you are used to having more sugars or refined carbohydrates, or if you just have never used intermittent fasting before and have never addressed your food in that respect before either, this is a really great tool for you to kick off and just make sure that you make that transition into intermittent fasting a lot easier. So I don't have that on the slide, but if you want to do the 7-day intermittent fasting detox first. I'm sure the AENpeeps within the private Facebook group will have a whole group of people doing it as well. So that's a great place to start if you are brand new, and you can start that on Monday, this upcoming Monday. That way you're all prepped and ready for the challenge starting on Monday, September 27th. So that's why I did this live stream today versus on Monday. So you have time over the weekend to prep if you guys want to do the 7-day intermittent fasting detox first. Definitely a really great tool to help just make that transition into intermittent fasting and the A and nutrient timing a lot easier. So we have a couple more goals listed on here. So Kimberly, just want to feel healthy. That's fantastic. That's a really great goal. Okay, so now moving on for how you can actually participate. Okay, so what to expect if this is your first challenge. You're probably wondering what it actually means to be doing the challenge. So depending on which option you're going for, there is a beginner and there's an intermediate route, which we'll dive into shortly. But either way, there's the daily meal planning with the simple recipes that are tailored to intermittent fasting. Use the A and nutrient timing that we talk a lot about so you can maximize satiety and help the body better utilize fat as fuel. So that combination is really great for that step-by-step process. Something that was just new to this year that we didn't do last year are the weekly live streams. So if you guys are new this year to my channel, you probably are used to seeing the weekly live streams, but that's actually something that's new just this year. So I found that it's really useful to, of course, with accountability for each other, and especially me, really excited since, again, my wedding's coming up and I want that accountability as well. But it's really great to help dive further into some of the intermittent fasting topics. And so we can cover additional questions or just topics even within the realm of nutrition. So I will be doing a poll on YouTube, I think on Monday, asking you guys what you'd like to see. But I have a few different ideas in mind that I think will work out really well for you guys. But weekly live streams on YouTube to go over additional questions, answers, and additional topics. So that's been a really fun thing lately. The private Facebook group. So if you guys don't know Katie, she's actually been on the channel as well. That's who I'm standing next to in that picture. Longtime AENpeep too. She's actually, I don't even think Katie is part of the Facebook group, but longtime AENpeep. She's really more active on Instagram. But the private AEN Facebook group has about 12.3K members now. So it's a really great resource for accountability and for support, especially during the smoothie challenge that's been going on this week. There's been so many posts. It's been really fun to see all of that going on. So we have all of that within the next 21 days for the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge, the daily meal planning, simple recipes, the weekly live streams, as well as the private Facebook group. And then, of course, can't forget about the grand prize winner. So we each challenge pick one randomly selected grand prize winner who participated in each challenge. So Robin, actually, who I believe is in the chat, won this last challenge. So congratulations to Robin. But this challenge for the one grand prize winner who will be randomly selected, we have everything that's pictured there. So Purity Coffee, let me get this back to me. So we have Purity Coffee, which there it is, which you guys know is the only coffee that I actually drink that doesn't spike my anxiety. So they're going to be giving 3 bags of their original, as well as, how many is it? I think 2 boxes. So I think it's like 20 pocket purities. These, if you travel, are amazing. In fact, Trevor's on his bachelor weekend right now, and I loaded him up with like 20 of these so he could share them with his friends as well. This acts like a tea bag that you can just put in coffee or in hot water when you're on the go. So that's a really great one. We have Fourth and Heart that's going to be providing quite a bit of ghee for everyone. So these are for the one grand prize winner. So this is the grass-fed ghee that I really love. So you get that maximized vitamin K2. If you guys have seen that in the past that I've talked about that. And then, of course, the Reserve with the matcha that they're providing and Nuco. So a lot of really great grand prizes for that one grand prize winner that is randomly selected at the end. So all the details, if you guys are just tuning in, this is for the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge starting on Monday, September 27th. All the details for this, if you don't want to sit through this live stream, can be found in the blog post that is linked down description below for exactly how you can join in. So you can find that down description below, and we are starting on Monday, September 27th. So as I mentioned, Robin was actually the summer challenge winner. So everyone clap cheers to Robin. I believe I saw her in the, Robin, there she is. So thank you. You're welcome. Congratulations, Robin. So Robin received or is still receiving all those grand prizes from the summer one. So we do have the fall one that is coming up as well for one randomly selected grand prize winner. Okay, so now getting into the details of how you can actually participate. There are 2 different ways to participate. I really always wanted to make sure that I'm meeting all you guys at the level that you're currently at. So that's why I have 2 options always for every challenge on how you can participate, a beginner and an intermediate. So this beginner option is really great if you are either brand new to intermittent fasting or brand new to one of my challenges, because if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that intermittent fasting is so much more than just not eating for a period of time. So the 21-day intermittent fasting program does have that 3-week meal planning. It has the 3-week workout plan in there as well. So really great to get both of those combined within the 21-day intermittent fasting program. But it covers everything you need to know on how to start intermittent fasting and apply the AN nutrient timing. So again, if you're brand new or if this is your first challenge with me, then I definitely recommend that during the fall challenge, you follow this program rather. That way you can just make sure that you're getting all the basics down and you can start to really see a lot of progress just with this step alone. And if you are brand new, then you might even want to start next week as leading up to the challenge. So starting on Monday, September 20th, you might want to even start off with the 7-day intermittent fasting detox. Again, this just really helps to ease the transition into intermittent fasting and into AN nutrient timing. Just makes everything a lot easier and more simple of a transition. So if you are brand new, next week, you might want to start off a week early and do the 7-day intermittent fasting detox. Check out the Facebook group so that you can join in with everyone else who's going to be doing the 7-day intermittent fasting detox next week. But then after that, for the actual start of the fall challenge, you'll start off with the 21-day intermittent fasting program on September 27th. So this is if you're a beginner or if you are brand new to one of my challenges. And then if you're intermediate, so this really means if you have done one of my challenges before, you have that AN nutrient timing down. I usually recommend doing the 21-day program at least 1 or 2 times so that you can just get that process of intermittent fasting down before you move on. So the level up guide is really a way to hone more specifically into your specific goal. So if you have like gut healing, there's like gut healing guru, there's the hormone balancing pro, advanced weight loss strategies, the wedding protocol, which is what I'll be following. So this really takes your results from the 21-day program and helps you hone more specifically into whatever your goal might be. So there's 6 different protocols. The athlete protocol is another one. So that's a really great option if you've already done the 21-day IVE program and now you're looking to take your results to that next level. So for this one, I don't think there's anything else I wanted to say about that. Okay, right. So one really great thing about the level up guide is that it does have a key with the various recipes. So it actually is a 4-week program. It's not a 3-week program. So if you guys want, you can just extend your challenge an extra week to make it 4 weeks instead of just a 3-week challenge we're doing currently. But you can even just do the first 3 weeks of the level up guide and it still has the meal plans, it still has the recipes. But what's really unique about the level up guide is that it also has a key for each of the recipes. So it tells you how to adjust the recipes based off of what your goal is. So versus, if you have the gut healing guru protocol where you're focused on gut healing versus the advanced weight loss strategies, where if you're more carb sensitive, you're focused on that, tells you how to adjust the recipes based off your goal. So if this is not your first challenge, if you have done a challenge with me in the past with the 21-day and you are fairly confident on how you've applied the AN nutrient timing and the just intermittent fasting in general, then you can move on to the level up guide. So you can follow this if you have for the next 21 days if you have done one of those in the past. So I see a couple comments on here. So Pamela is saying the detox is important. So yeah, if you are brand new, definitely make sure you do the 7-day IF detox next week. So on the 20th, so that you can do it as sort of a prequel or leading up to the 21-day intermittent fasting challenge. And thank you, Pamela. 21 days, awesome. Glad you're loving it. All right. Yeah. So brava, Robin. I agree. Congratulations, Robin. All right, so just as a recap here, the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge does start on Monday, September 27th. But if you do want to do the 7-day IF detox, you'll be starting next week on Monday. So make sure, if you haven't already joined, I believe there's already been quite a few people who have joined when I saw earlier from the email that went out today. But if you haven't already joined, make sure that you check out the blog post down in the link below. That'll have all the details that I just covered in this live stream on how you can join in, what's going to be the best option for you. But just remember, if you are brand new, I highly recommend starting next week and doing the 7-day intermittent fasting detox first, and then kicking off the actual challenge with the 21-day intermittent fasting program. And if this has not been your first challenge, then you can just join straight in with the level up guide and use that option instead. So all the details are in that blog post that is listed down in the description below. So you guys can check that out and see which option is going to be best for you. But other than that, I wanted to also ask you guys if you could throw it in the chat. Are you guys joining the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge? I saw some people posted on Instagram too that they were joining. But I'm really excited because, like I said, selfishly, I have my wedding coming up on October 15th, and this challenge ends right on that weekend. So it's really great support for me, as well as how, we can always support one another anyway, like each challenge previously. But I'm really excited for it because it is going to help give me that extra motivation leading up into the leading up to my wedding. So let me see if there's any questions in here as well for the challenge. Camille says she's in. Awesome. So Roxy is asking, is it okay if you're not on Facebook? Absolutely. So Facebook is just an extra tool for the challenge that you can use. Like I mentioned, there's about over 12,000 members now in there of men and women from all across the world who are really great at supporting one another. If you aren't on Facebook, if you don't want to be on Facebook, that's totally fine. You don't need to do that. You can just tune in each week for the weekly live streams, follow the meal plan from either the 21-day program or the Level Up Guide. And if you want, you can even just post on Instagram too. If you want to join in with the other AENpeeps who are on, did I say Facebook? Instagram, who are also on Instagram. So you can use the hashtag AENpeeps, and that's how you can find each other throughout the challenge. Oh my gosh. Maria, I'll be joining prep for my upcoming wedding as well. Wow. Cheers to that. I wish I had my coffee to cheers, but exciting times. Yeah, Teresa, the challenge keeps me focused and on track. Absolutely. That's the great thing about the challenges that we've talked about in the past on why it is that we do these frequent, about quarterly challenges. So about 4 times per year, just helps to put that extra focus on you and your wellness goals and what it is that's going to make you feel best. So especially during this time with the fall, where it's usually when people sort of forget about their wellness goals and it's easy to slip into old habits. So it's a great time just to help refocus and have this really amazing, awesome supportive group behind you to support you throughout the way. Dion, I'm joining as a beginner and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So you'll be doing, if you want to do the 21-day and jump straight into that, you can. But like I mentioned, if you are a beginner, then you might want to start off next week as like a little prequel with the 7-day intermittent fasting detox. Marcy, I'm in. So Laura says, I'll start with a detox. Great. Like I mentioned, that's a really great place to start. Even if this is, even if you are an intermediate level, you can definitely still start off with that 7-day detox, especially if you have had recent, higher intakes of sugar or refined carbohydrates, or maybe you just slipped off track a little bit. It's a great place to refresh and restart. So all those details are in that blog post down in the description below that I was mentioning. Oops. Where's my, oh, it's on that screen. Okay. So Juliana's asking about the special offers. So you can get all the programs that I mentioned, the 7-day IF detox, the Level Up Guide, the 21-day IF program, and my Thriving Cookbook. It's bundled together in the Complete Intermittent Fasting Bundle. And if you get it that way, it is $30 off. So it's already applied. When you go through the checkout process, you get the 7-day detox and Thriving Cookbook for free. So if you're brand new and you know that you're going to want to do the Level Up Guide afterward, that would be a much better route to go because you do get those other 2 programs for free. So you will check out the details down in the description below for the Complete Intermittent Fasting Bundle or for the actual challenge and how you can participate. So Kathy looking for body recomp. Amazing, fantastic. Kelly is in. Avalis is in. Yeah, Jeffrey says, I've been doing intermittent fasting, but I'm doing the challenge to keep me focused. Exactly. This is a great way to just focus back in on your goals, have something that's more step-by-step throughout this whole process. So definitely, even if you've done intermittent fasting in the past, there's always ways that we can focus more specifically on feeling good again. So L Thomas 512, new to this, and I'd love to start with the 7-day detox. I highly recommend you do, especially if you are brand new. Really great place to start. So again, I have those details down the blog post listed below, so make sure you check that out after this. All right, Megan says, I've always wanted to do this, but I don't have the source materials yet. Great time. We can all do it together. Just check out as I mentioned, all details down description below, so make sure you check that out. Pamela says the bundle is the best. That is the best way to save $30 and you get those extra programs for free. So if you guys want to check out the bundle and get all the programs, you do get those two, the cookbook and the 7-day IF detox for free when you buy it all bundled together. James, yes, I intend to join the Fall IF. Fantastic. Skills Many, who is always saying hi on each YouTube video I have. So make sure you always say hi to Skills Many. She's been around for a while. Yeah, Camille, the bundle is the way to go. Awesome. Okay, so just as a recap, guys, if you are just tuning in, the Fall Intermittent Fasting Challenge is starting on Monday, September 27th. But if you guys want to start off with a 7-day detox first, especially if you're new to intermittent fasting or if you have had some higher intake of refined sugars or refined carbohydrates recently, you can start off with the 7-day IF detox on Monday, September 20th. So this Monday coming up. All the details for the challenge are listed down description below. So everything that I covered today is down description below as well. But other than that, remember guys, I will also be sending the checklist on Monday in your Monday email. So make sure you're signed up for the newsletter so that you get all this information coming your way. But if this is your first challenge, really excited that you're here because there have been literally thousands of AENpeeps whose lives have totally changed after just one challenge. And I get emails every single day, Instagram messages every single day, comments on my YouTube every single day of how people's perspective have totally changed and how they view food and their relationship with food and how they can use food to feel good, enjoy what they're eating, and achieve their weight loss and wellness goals in the process. So if you're new, really excited for that to happen to you as well. But otherwise, guys, thanks for tuning in. As I mentioned, make sure you check out that blog post down in the description below, and we'll do this together. I'm excited for you guys to cheer me on leading up to my wedding, and I'm going to be cheering you guys on throughout the process. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you soon.